Hello parents, I want to record this video so that I can share with you some changes that we are going to be having in our Spanish class. But before I go into the changes, I want to spend a minute or two explaining how this curriculum works. So this curriculum was originally designed for a traditional private school. So as you know, their school calendar is longer than our school calendar at the schoolhouse. So this curriculum also consists of 170 lessons. So that means that for us to finish all those lessons in a less amount of time, I had to be teaching the students 5 to 6 lessons per week, right? And that's what we were trying. So that also meant that in some of the videos I created for them, I had to combine 2 and even sometimes 3 lessons per video. Each lesson is supposed to be 30 to 45 minutes of work. So when I combine 2 lessons or 3 lessons per video, of course, that video got really long, a lot of work for them to do. And so this is the beauty of the schoolhouse, that we can make changes if things are not working for us. And this is why we decided to make some changes. Because we have noticing that students are overwhelmed. They're a little bit behind, some of them, because there is a lot of work. They always have some Spanish homework to do or video to complete, but mainly they were not truly understanding the concepts because we were going through them really fast, right? To complete the lessons, and we had to move on. And so we don't want that. Of course, we want them to understand and grasp the concepts because, as any language, Spanish builds up on previous knowledge. And so we're not doing anything if we just rush through the lessons and they're not even comprehending them. So we won't do that, and that's why we're gonna be making some changes. So instead of aiming, and I talked to Mrs. Peterson about this today, and so we decided that instead of aiming for the 170 lessons, we're gonna be aiming for 120 lessons. Maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more. The rules are that we cover at least 2/3 of the whole curriculum for it to count as a full credit. So if we do 120 lessons, they will be in good shape. They will still complete the 120 hours that they need, and we are going to be able to spend more time on specific concepts before moving forward. So I want to clarify that they will still have 3 lessons to do per week. Instead of 5 and 6, they will have to do about 3 lessons per week. That still is a ton of work, 30 to 45 minutes per lesson. But it will be less overwhelming because we will be covering just one concept per video, per lesson. And then we will spend more time in each of those lessons until they understand them, to move on to the next one. So that's what we're gonna be doing. So tomorrow we won't take test 4. We are going to review. I'm gonna spend the next 2 weeks reviewing units 1 through 4 with them during class, and I will assign some extra practice for them for the next couple of weeks since they're supposed to be done with their workbook exercises. If they're not, well, these 2 weeks will be perfect for them to complete those exercises, finish their homeworks, and do all that work, plus the extra practice I assigned for them. And then we will start, we will take, let me see here, we will take test number 4 on December 12th. And then that same week, we will start with Unit 5. So videos for Unit 5, they were supposed to be watched this week. If they didn't, no problem. They don't have to. We are going to actually start working on them the week of the 9th, okay? So December 9th will be lesson 58, which is the first section in Unit 5. And then we will, do Unit 5 for the next 2 weeks. Then we go on a break, and then we will continue. But this is what we're going to be doing. From now on, 3 lessons per week. And I hope that helps. I'm pretty sure it will. Let me know if you have any questions. So tomorrow, they will still retake quiz, vocabulary quiz 4B. So have them memorize those words, and also often have them review their previous words because they come up all the time, even in the unit tests. Not specific. They want to specifically ask them to translate a vocabulary word, but they will be included in the sentences they're forming or the questions they have to answer. So it's important that they continue to always review all of the vocabulary words they're learning, okay? But for now, have them focus on list 4B, and we will retake that tomorrow. And as I said, test 4 we'll do on December 12th. Okay, I'm sorry that this video is a little long, but I needed to convey that message to you guys.